Let's talk about this comment. Thinking doesn't pay the bills. I'm going to say, yes, you're right. Thinking alone does not pay your bills. What thinking does do, however, is create an attitude in which you hold about money, about making money, spending money, the ability to pay your bills. That attitude that you have about money is now going to influence your decision making. It's going to influence your choices, the way you spend money, the way you don't spend money, the way you make money, the decisions you make with the type of work that you do, with the way that you pursue it, invest it or not. It's going to influence the way you interact with people that may have money. Do you not like to be around them? Is money the root of all evil? As if you have a lot of money, you're a bad person. All of those decisions and actions that you take then produce what we're going to call the result. The result of how much money do you have? Do you have enough money to pay your bills or do you not? Let's look at this idea of gathering evidence. When you go to a dealership and test drive a red F-150, whatever truck. You're going to leave the dealership, and 9 times out of 10, while you're moseying through after leaving the dealership, you begin to see this truck all over the place, whereas before you never remember seeing one. Now, does this mean that the cars were never there? All these red F-150s were just never around? No, it doesn't. They were always there. The difference is you have a new attention. You have something new on the mind. You're gathering evidence toward now a new idea. You're noticing something you didn't once notice. Same exact thing with money. When you are literally looking for money to be hard to make, you're going to find evidence of money being hard to make every single time. I don't care what our past has told us about money. I don't care how much evidence you've seen in the past about how hard money is to make or how mean it's made people or what type of fictitious idea we've made up in our mind regarding how terrible and awful and scarce and miserable money is. We can change it now moving forward. So again, does your thought exactly by itself, particularly by itself, pay your bill? No, it does not. But your thought influences your attitude influences your behaviors and your actions, your decisions. Those produce your result. Your result then, if you're just a super feeling person, now gives you another feeling, maybe one of scarcity because you're always $100 short. And so the cycle continues again. There's nothing wrong with where we've been. We're going to bless that and love that. But today we're going to make a connection with how our thinking absolutely plays a part in our financial situation. And when we don't like what we're getting, we need to change today's thinking so that we can have a new result. I hope this helps. I love you so much. I really want to help you figure this out. Just think about it, really think it through and look at in your own life what you've been thinking and what you've been getting. There's always a connection. Love you.